good right long. Tell it, no biting. Gotta hurt. Flat hat. Growl it into a higher gear. A crossway. This means you have a choice to make. Which way? This is an epic already. How it ends is up to you. That looks like the control box handles need to be wheeled to buzz the wire. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Wired up and ready to go. Now you're covered. Such a treasure. Heroes are only heroes for others, but they do the work, or they're heroes to no one. Up for grabs. That made it all worth it. Is that a ray of hope? Got that? Locked solid. The right key could open this. Want to get your arms swole? Got to time it right to make them work. Left, right, left, right. Pumping good. Looking better. That's super duper dope. Like walking down a trail. Go make the most of the day. Gonna need a key of some kind. That's a motored blind box dispenser. You shouldn't be surprised if you stumble on more of these. It's an electro panel, a closed loop that pushes voltage spark. Flick the switches in order to greenlight the current and activate the electrons in the panel. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark. Let's see what you can make. For all your slashing needs. got a good grip on that beastie? Excellent. This region is known as the Canuckstones. You can't find a harder place in the world. Good hit. Busting heads. Smock. You're bruised. Good ridey beast, no hurty. Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the gnotes couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just loves those gnotes. Once the power ran out, it made sense to ride gnotes, and that tradition continued through the years. Powered types of transportation polluted the world, but didn't poop in the street. Obviously, they didn't have their priorities right in those days. Watch your step here, and you might find tracks of another traveler. Let's see.
Kuri kumbala mua. Vasen kasaman waru.
Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again.
Moni basa, bala.
She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her Majut when you were a kid.
Minalagi mamuru.
Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark.
Kala.
But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going.
Bendrine senema. Asil natu.
Is sure they'll come back on their own once you stop forcing them. Hopefully not to haunt you, though. You've suffered enough already.
Amu. Taifanana numa.
Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be.
Dere taifanana numa. Kialdo male kanodo.
She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least.
Kanamunt kamonu.
She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still.
Urasa durut. Masamal kamonu.
Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here.
Kanamunta.
Then you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her Gnotes, despite the fact it's against her nature.
Run, dog, run!
Smarty, take it easy.
Easy? Now. No, it's time to go, go, go.
Well, it's time for you to go.
Wait, what? No!
Andro bola kudo.
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones.
Do male tu. Anora kapapon.
The choices can be overwhelming, but you have to choose, or you just stay where you are. And what kind of choice is that?
Tukonda kudo tuku.
So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the Gnotes die with it.
Vasen kasaman waru. Asil natu.
Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out.
Masamal.
Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights do.
Ritsentende. Minalagi mamuru.
They're just so shiny, makes her smile to think about them.
Kala.
But let's not speak of that now.
Kanoruta.
She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow.
Sana yode. Ritsentende. Dropalu.
The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you.
Kamonu.
You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater.
Dropalu. Kanamunt. Nyavaldu.
She's sad that something as wild as the hoof puff can't be tamed, but has to come to terms with the fact that you need to stop it. Your destiny waits on the path you'll take to avoid it. You found the Majut meadow. Watch out for the Majut. Crunch! Hot metal. Feel that sunshine. Now that the Majut is back in the pen, it seems calm, but Noko is still concerned. She says the Majut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down. The Majut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down. She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Majut by the crossway. At least, that's where she found some last time. It's easy to describe. A crossway is where roads meet in a knot and merge. This one is in Sector 7J, if you're familiar with Out-of-Date's map. We all share the same destiny, destruction or survival. Cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser. Just a few moves left. Make them count. What you see is what you get. Once it's out of the blind box, that is.
Hola, kudo.
With its attention diverted to the chewy bonbon gummy, the Majut calms down. But Noko is still concerned. She's relieved the Majut has calmed down, but you'll need a heavier sit-tight to ride it than the one she's got. The only sit-tight she can think of that would be heavy enough is one she's spotted mounted on an old-world mecha-Majut. If she remembers correctly, she spotted it at the Smilo Shopperia while scavenging for treats for the Gnotes. That's not so far away. Seems to her they preferred the mecha-Majuts over the living counterparts in the old world. Maybe the Gnotes were near extinct.